So just a quick introduction to the top-down burning method. This is a great way to get a fire started, especially in cold weather. So let's say if you've got a poor draw on the chimney, or you find it can be a bit smoky when starting, this is a great way to get it kicked off as quick as possible. What you want to start with is a couple of medium-sized logs at the base, and from there then you're going to build it up with smaller kindling on top. I'm using a nice waxy fire lighter here to get it going. These are Irish made from recycled candle wax and sawdust. Once we have the fire started, we're going to go and build with smaller kindling on top. The point of this is to heat the chimney up from the beginning with a whole bunch of flame, and that then in itself will improve the draw on the chimney. So you'll see we're encouraging the fire to begin at the top, and that way then it will burn down into the logs at the bottom. Once the fire is established a small bit, we're then at this point we're going to close the door, leaving it open just a little crack. At this point all air supply is open, primary, secondary, and we're going to just leave the door open a little crack and try and get as much air into it as possible. After about 5 to 10 minutes, temperature should be rising in it. At this point we're going to close the door and still leave the air intakes open. Once a good fire has been established, we'll see here now that the fire starts to burn down into the logs at the base. At this point the temperature has risen nice and high, so we're going to start pulling back on the primary and secondary air supply. Once it's reached a good high temperature, it's at this point you can start pulling the air back to control it and bring the temperature down. And from here we should be able to manage a good burning fire and maintain it at a good high temperature.